My name is Oliver Starr, S-T-A-R-R. I'm the grandson of a well-known Colorado cattleman. I also studied canine ethology at the University of Colorado and have spent much of the last 30 years studying and raising wolves. I have come to know and understand these animals in a way that I believe few others do. I also grew up with a culture of fear and hatred of this animal that permeates the ranching community. In spite of this conflicted background, I stand here today deeply opposed to the proposed delisting of wolves. While I know that there are some valid concerns about wolves, I also know that wolves are more important to the health of ecosystems than cattle. I know that wolves belong on the landscape, while cattle are the damaging and invasive species that fouls the water, destroys the range, and outcompetes natural ungulate populations. I know that much of the land upon which cattle are grazed belongs not to the ranchers, but to we, the people. For millennia, wolves have existed in a dynamic balance with their prey. They do not decimate herds, as ill-informed hunters claim, but regulate them in harmony with nature. Wolves manage themselves. They do not need to be managed. I oppose the delisting on scientific grounds. I object to the unfounded taxonomy of convenience US FWS is using to say that wolves have sufficiently recovered in their historic ranges so that delisting is merited. The delisting plan speaks not to true science, but politicized science. I've heard the argument that states are better suited to managing their wolf populations, but we have seen how this has worked out for the wolf. And we've seen the photos that document the horrors that have been visited upon wolves in every state where management rights have been returned. This is not management, it is extermination. Wolves are highly evolved, social, mutually dependent creatures. They work together to care for each other, and they suffer anguish when they lose a member of their families. In fact, in all the time I've spent on my wolves, I found them to be more humane than the people that seem to glorify snuffing them out.
Excuse me.